What I got to CC live. You have to listen every word. When CC attack, if you're inspired. Put up on a natural life, and the truth me not lie. Show fi active in your life like many verbs, yes. She make sure say you are be a being. With CC life, you're not in a TV. Put up your foot, get ready to enjoy CC. And the hottest show up if I want, I'm here be. She ready to educate, so make sure you log on to CC life. She a inspire, so make sure say you want you need to CC life. She will entertain you too, only for you. And when you want motivation, just listen to her talk. Make sure say you want to come to CC life. Hey everybody, good afternoon. I know I didn't plan on coming. You know, my things are impromptu for the most part. But I'm here. Let me go play my theme song one more time. And remember to please start sharing the video, okay? It's sharing is caring. Just listen to our talk. Make sure that you want to come to CC live. You have to listen every word. When CC attack, if you're inspired, put up on a natural life, and the truth me not lie. So if you're active in your life like many verbs, yes. Me make sure say you're happy. With CC life, you're not in a TV. Put up your foot, get ready to enjoy CC. And the hottest show up if I want, I'm here. Me ready to educate. Are you all ready for the education? See life. She will entertain you too, only for you. And when you want motivation, just listen to her talk. Make sure say you want to come to CC Live. Make sure say yeah, log on to CC Live. Okay. Best friend, it was not scheduled. Please don't jump down my throat. It's very impromptu. So sit your little butt down and enjoy the show. Guys, are you sharing? Oh, Jay, I forgot Aya Jay. I forgot Aya Jay. Best friend and I do a good job. Jay, I'm a new assistant. Guys, please share the video, okay? It can't be that hard. I think there's a little share button. If you're watching me, I'm not on Instagram right now because my phone is dead. And my other phone is dead, but I'm live on YouTube. You know, it would be wonderful if you could watch me from over there, but if not, you know, we could chill here on Facebook. And yeah, please share the video. Please share the video. Somebody's asking what kind of name that. I don't know if it's my shirt. This is my business top. It's Just Tees. Pretty J has it right here. Let me pin it. It's where I do all the printing. And if you've been following me for a while, then you will or must know that, you know, we offer printing. And so for all the small, not even small, for all the businesses, you know, business operators, like this material is a very nice, it's like the Nike Dry Fit, you know, but you know, that name is exclusively for Nike. So they call this, I think, e-performance. You know, it's one of those, it's a polo with that kind of jersey feel fit, kind of like, it's really, really nice. It's comfortable. You know, it allows you to sweat and breathe in it. You know, it's a really, really nice stuff. So, you know, if you have a little business and you know you want to promote it, you know, this would I would recommend this polo t-shirt. They're very nice. You know, they're available in different colors. I think this is a kind of dark gray kind of type-ish color, something, but it's really good. And you know, as I'm saying, if you want to advertise the business and want to get the business out there, you know, you want to brand it and so forth, you know, this I would recommend. I mean, the t-shirts are good as well, but when you want a left polo print, you know, I recommend this nice cool top. So how is everybody doing? You know, I haven't been live in what? I was live on Thanksgiving. Guys, let me apologize. Thanksgiving was a wonderful, disastrous, beautiful, fun afternoon. After I was done cooking, I could not even touch my phone. My feet were killing me
The food was so good. I had to eat, and there was no way I could have been live and talking to you guys. Talking and eating, it's not really appropriate. So forgive me, but I let you guys in on Wednesday night a week ago, and I did come live on Thanksgiving, and you guys, for the most part, you guys all saw what I was cooking. So it was really, really good. Cooked a lot of food. I actually just had the last of my my curried goat, which was really, 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 really good. I'm really my mom's child. I'm not as great a cook as she is, but I think I've been doing pretty well, and I do very well. The food was almost, well, people came out of nowhere, but people that I know, came and stopped by for food, who came and got their plates and left. But all in all, the food was eaten off, and that's one of the greatest things for me, especially on days like those when you prepare all that food. You just want it to be eaten off. Are you guys sharing the video? So Thanksgiving was awesome, and I hope you guys, whoever celebrated Thanksgiving, had a wonderful Thanksgiving, had a great weekend, and I hope your week is going okay so far. So as you can see, my the caption for my video, I don't remember what did I do? I forgot. Oh, but before we get into that, I know you guys are seeing the hairdo, yeah. And I want to let you guys know that I sat here last night and I did this on my own. And let me tell you something. If I don't know how many people are here that know me personally and are on my WhatsApp, to see the stuff that I post on a daily. But I did this last night, and I did a little video saying that if you're at home in this pandemic and you haven't learned anything, then like you're useless. And I don't mean it in a bad way. And if you haven't done anything yet, you could start now. Like, I don't see how it is possible for you to be home. Let's say you're home, you don't have an income. So certain things we used to pay for, your hair, your nails, food, certain things. These are things that you just start to invest your time in, so that you can still get by. Honestly, I normally go out to do my hair. But when I heard them girls saying 150 to slay, what is the term they use to call? Is it slay? To slay your hair, or late? I don't remember. Somebody please tell me. I don't really know. And I'm like, I don't have $150 to go do this right now. And I'm just gonna go on YouTube, and I'm gonna try to see what I can do, because this is the hair that I bought for my birthday, and I haven't worn it since. So and I was thinking about putting it out, because when I went to get it, when I went to get it, done for my birthday, the hairdresser who did it, it wasn't staying down. So that was the Friday on my birthday. Came home. By the time I reach home, the ear start lift up. The ear start, but I like if I don't have school for do. The ear start lift up. So I had a friend, hairdresser, who was very, very, close by, and I asked her to fix the hair for me for my birthday party on that Saturday, which she did. The hair, it stayed on for a little, but by Sunday I had to take it off. And I'm like, is this hair even good? I'm just gonna throw it out. But I'm like, $270 now. I'm gonna have to try to fix this. Yes, meltdown. I love Jade's meltdown. I'm gonna have to try to do this on my. I can't throw out this hair. So I went on YouTube, and I'm like, I'm gonna try to see what I can do. So I looked at this video yesterday morning, and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna do this tomorrow, which would have been today. But I don't know, for some strange reason, when I have something on my mind, I just want to get it done. Like, I really don't procrastinate. I'm not one of those fans of procrastination. So it doesn't even look over here, because if I have something to get done, I will do it. And I always revert to the saying, why put off for tomorrow what you can do today? And so I couldn't sleep. Even my friend, I said, I need to go sleep and blah blah blah. No, she's here on my thing telling me I'm so extra, but I'm just gonna ignore her. And so I stayed up, and minutes to one, I was done, and I went through the whole process. I can't really make the baby hear them, so not really. If you not see them looking like real Slade, it's because of me. And I did this on my own. My polish, my nails. You listen to me. When we used to go do, number one, the place under lockdown. Well, not, not that, exclusive, holistic lockdown, but you're not allowed to go out and go certain places. And I mean, come on, with COVID, who wants to go mix up with everybody? So I'm like, listen, the nails I'm just gonna do without. I'm just gonna keep mine, and I'll polish them. The hair, I had some braids in, and the braids were, they were pulling up, and I'm like, I went to the store, and I bought the packet, and I started freshening it up and everything. But on Sunday I decided, like, it was getting too nutty, and I never wanted to get to the point where me can't really pull out the hair. So my friend helped me to pull it out, and I got rid of it, and I'm like, You know, I was wearing one of my straight wigs, but I'm like, you know, I want to wear this one. We give it a baby here, and you know, because you know, I prefer curly hair than short hair than straight hair. And listen, I slayed this out last night. Guys, if you're at home, listen to me. If somebody else can do it, you're not trying to be a copycat, but you can do it. You can do it. You understand me? You can just go on. Everything is on YouTube. Like one of my friends said to me last night, she's like, "You're a jack of all trades," and I said, you know, it's probably true, but I don't want to be a master of none. You know, and I was saying to her, the only thing I probably can't do is like fix a car. And listen, you know, I normally fill up my coolant, my windshield wiper, and whatever, but washer. But probably if I had to fix something, who knows? I'd probably jump on YouTube and try to fix it. So listen to me. You know, yes, everybody's out there and everybody has a business and trying to make money. If you can afford to go out there and get your hair melted down and slid and laid, of course, by all means, go do it. But I'm home with my children every day, trying to school them, trying to hustle. When me if you find $100 go get hairdresser, when me done buy it, when me spend how much money buy this a year, I not have it. I might look like I have it, but I not have it. You understand me? I mean, I fake certain things because me not spend my money go to here. I have my picnic in so I did for hungry and I eat dry bread. No, 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 no. So if you're home while the children are doing something, you can try to, you know, invest in yourself, work on yourself. So try to learn a little skill, try to read some more, try to write, do something, try to cook, you know, whatever you're into, you know, you can get into the art of doing it now because I really can't guarantee nobody, and I don't know if there will ever be a time like this. Nobody saw 2020 like this. Everybody, this was everybody's year. It really is everybody's year because all of us have to be sitting our butts at home and, you know, being restricted, you know, like never before. So, you know, this was really our year. I don't know what 2021 holds in store for us. I don't hear nobody claiming 2021. Listen, I'm just sitting and I'm just chilling and I'm just riding with the waves because listen, I cannot deal with the next one. You know, so I implore you guys that, you know, if you're home and, you know, just use the time wisely. You know, the time you're there scrolling through social media and looking at whose tummy is flat and whose ass is big and, you know, who lives in this and who lives in that. You know, try to work on yourself, you know, nurture your skills. And, you know, if you think you don't have any skills, listen, I did not know I could do this. I'm looking at the ear and I can't believe, say, I'm going to do this ear all alone. I'm still in a shock. Man, I pinch myself this morning and I said, I need to wake up because it's not me to this. But I did. And, you know, this goes to show you that determination will land you somewhere successfully because, you know, you put your mind in there and you're determined to get something done. And even if it's not perfect, as I said perfect, my friend call it, she said my baby ear to my age, but it's whatever. I don't care. You know, I think I still look cute and beauty is in the eyes of the beholder and I am beholding my beauty right now. So that is all that matters. But you can do it. You can. I'm telling you, you can do it. I've learned to did that's where I went and did my dreads. The last time I went on YouTube and I did my dreads. I had braids. I wasn't ready to take them out. So I just looked on YouTube, got the hair and I wrapped up everything and I had dreads. I got dreads. Now I have this. And listen, I need you to believe that, you know, if my hairdresser is watching, you know, you're you know, my ex hairdresser because I don't have the money to come out every single time and pay for my hair to be done, especially when you don't have, you know, that consistent income. So, you know, anyway, it is what it is. If you're home, as I said, guys, you know, just go and build up for yourself. You know, if it's your attitude, you know, you can fix it. There's nothing out there that's unfixable. There's nothing out there that you can't learn. You know, everything is out there. If you don't know, you always ask. You know, they say closed mouths don't get fed. So if, you know, if it's a situation where you don't know, you ask. And like I tell people, I call YouTube a whole university. It helped me while doing my MBA. It helps me through my daily life. And come on, that thing helped me to slay my hair. Okay, so, you know, big up to YouTube. All right, guys, so to the topic at hand, or, you know, what I really came to talk about. Guys, please remember to share the video. That's very, very important. And I'm trying to stay here for an hour or less, not more, because I have things to do. But yes, the caption said, you know, the criminals are observing, and so should you. And this came about, you know, hence the impromptu live. It came about when one of my friends sent me a few voice notes earlier, and, you know, an image of a young man who, you know, was the victim of some unscrupulous actions that are taking place in Jamaica right now. I'm trying to find, I done some little jottings. Okay, I found them, you know, in Jamaica. And, you know, ever since, you know, even before I migrated, you know, you always hear that, Christmas at the time when the thief them come out in a town, and even in the country, my and them dry. And even in the country, where, especially, people have farms, so pre-larceny becomes very, very common. And so that's in the countryside, and in Kingston, them rob you, them take your life from you without you even knowing. And one of the voice notes was about a nurse who she had gone into a taxi, and ladies, if it doesn't even matter whoever's watching, that's why I want you to share the live, because this is information that needs to be disseminated to just about every single body who can get it, because it's not just in Jamaica. It's just a thing. It's a thing, but I guess it's more prevalent there at the moment. But if you're a Jamaican, or if you ever lived in Jamaica, or nobody at Jamaica, everybody know about Downtown. Everybody know about Downtown. But it's not just Kingston alone, I guess every single parish I do it. But as I said, it's more prevalent in Kingston. So a nurse went into a cab, and when she went into the cab, there were, I think, three other women. Don't quote me on this. I'm not trying to do verbatim. I'm just trying to, it's just from my recollection of what I heard earlier. So don't quote me on it. And she went into the cab, and there were, I think, three other ladies in the back. And, when she went in, the driver said, this is a robbery, blah, blah, blah. Red plates. Everybody know that red plates are public taxis in Jamaica. So it was a red plate taxi, and, it was a robbery. The driver had a gun, and they were robbing people blind. So this lady, I think, a nurse. I don't remember if it was what. I think it was in the day. I think it was in the day. It was in the day. But they're doing it at night. So you can't, if the man do it a day, you can't just imagine the man do it at night. Right? So, she went in the cab, and, they took her, they took her cards from her, and they brought her to they let her off at Portmore. A Portmore name, right? Because I don't really too know them place there now. Sorry, I got distracted. So then bring her a Portmore, and they I guess they had her, withdraw her money, and put in her information, and took her money. And thankfully, the assholes, excuse my French, they let her out. And she, like myself, don't know Portmore, because honestly, I've lived in Jamaica most of my life, and I don't know Portmore. And I'm not ashamed. I'm a girl from St. Thomas, went to university for 4 years, remained in Kingston, lived with my husband for a while, and so I don't know Portmore. I don't feel ashamed. I know I'm going to mosquito over there. And crocodile. Don't come at me. Don't come at me. So, yes. And the letter for a Portmore. And this lady saw her walk. She saw a lady, and, she explained to the lady what happened. The lady gave her $500, and she went back to work. I'm saying this to say that we have to be vigilant of our surroundings. And one of my greatest recommendation is, like, my hand them dry. If you don't know me, I have a phobia. I can't keep dry and hold on there. No, sir. Feel that mouth for pass out. Well, dry and I go. Where is dry and going? I have a phobia. If I never in front of the camera, I probably lick them off. I can't keep dry and no. No, 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 no. All right. So, yes. One of my greatest recommendations is that, guys, I don't know how people do it. Listen, I have a pair of AirPods, and you will never, ever see me with both of them in my ears. If you do happen to see me with both of them in my ears, which is never, I'm not having no music, I'm just try to ignore people. That's the only way you'll see me too. I, to this day, cannot understand how are you walking in public, you're walking on the street, and you have two earphones in your ears, two earpods. How? Me don't know. It come like when me, if one of my senses them deactivated, come like it affect the rest. I don't know how you do it. Even while driving, for me, like, for the most part, I play loud music when it's me alone, or me and my friends. But there'll be a time when something startles me, and if it's something that I see, or if something that I think I hear, me turn down my music, and get me turn it back up until me can figure out what just happened. You understand me? We have to be careful of our surroundings. I don't know how people walk in a downtown Kingston country, wherever, and having two earphones in their ears. That can't safe. Oh, that's for safe, huh? Something cannot come and lick it down, and if one of your ears wasn't preoccupied, you could have probably make a move, get yourself out of a certain situation. How? Somebody have come up to you for rob you, could have probably hear something. You just can't have both ears occupied out there. especially when you're out there alone. It's not like you're walking with somebody. You are walking alone and both your ears are occupied listening to music. I'm pretty sure you listened to before. It's not that serious. And furthermore, listen, I used to listen music while on the job. They say no music on the job, but I'm very unruly, so I never listen to them. Anyway, the job was boring and I needed to get through the day. And music did not take away anything from it. It made to me actually it made me more productive. But anyway, but that's me sitting in a safe environment. And at the end of the day, I still never used to use both the earpods. And yes, music would get me through the day. And I understand sometimes you had a long day at work and wherever you're coming from. And you want to walk home with little music in your ears, little Bob Marley, little Justin Bieber, little Kelani, whoever you listen to. And want to walk home and it helps you turn it on, gets close to your song. And you just want to as I say, you just want to transition into your evening, into your afternoon, right after a very hectic day. But for the life of me, I don't know how you do it with both ears. I don't know. You can't do that. You really really can't do it. It takes away it. I really believe that a lot of incidents that have happened, I really believe that they could have been prevented or could have been, on a minor scale than what they actually were, because if people were paying attention, it's not that serious. And another thing, I don't know how people walk on text. I don't know how people walk on text. It's not safe. At me drive. If you don't know me, me drive. Me hardly walk gonna know. Me hear some, me not like walk. Not even lazy. Me just don't like walk. But it's not that I don't like to walk. I cannot deal with the streets of New York, especially with these men. Me can't deal with it. Somebody else drive going anywhere. If I up the block, it's a one way. I go down and I go around. Yes, I do that because someone up the block and me can't bother with them. So, but I drive all the time and I see people walking and texting and y'all go across the crosswalk and y'all walking and text. Listen, me, I want careful driver. So while me might stop for you, the next somebody will come and no must stop for you. They might be drunk. They might be having a medical predicament. It can be so many things. I don't know how people walk and text. Like I was watching the news yesterday morning or Monday morning, I don't remember. And this Uber driver got T-boned by a Dodge somewhere in Brooklyn. I don't know what if the guy was drunk. I don't know what it was, but he ran a stop light. My bad. He ran the stop line. So yes, as me say, you might have walk across the crosswalk, and yes, the decent driver stop for you. But what about somebody else who's coming? I don't know, guys. If anybody here on here watching, and you're doing it, you have to stop. It's not safe, none at all. It's not safe any at all. This phone era has become, it has become so. Listen, it has its pros and it has its cons, and I think the cons can be minimized if people just stop acting so stupid. I really believe that it could be minimized. As I said, you can't be walking on unfamiliar streets, in unfamiliar territories, and both your ears are occupied. No, you really need your eyes, your ears, and even your nose to cake. You might smell some of the frowns that come up on you. And I said, I may start smell a weird cologne or something. But you can't give both your ears to your music. It's not that serious. Even a phone conversation. A lot of people have to do it, but I don't. Walk and they have the FaceTime or the video, whatever the video is. It's not that serious either. Some of these thieves, yes, they want a phone to talk to their next virgin pan, or they want to go sell it back. And yes, you walk up and go on a phone and yeah, me say a phone and a touch screen. Me I go come take it from you if me can't afford it, because if me a thief, that's what I do. I observe. So Mr. say you will not pay too much attention to your surroundings, which right now it's to my benefit, it's to my advantage, because you are walk like you're editing at this day and with your phone. Everybody knows say anybody can have access to a certain kind of phone. And when you out there and come like say you alone have it, maybe come take it from you then if me's a thief. Right? That's what I'm gonna do. Guys, we have to stop it. It's not that serious where you can't wait until you reach home. You FaceTime whoever. I have a friend a few weeks ago, she said to me, say, me can't, like, I was on the road and she said to me, say, I told her, I was going to hang up. And she said to me, say, me can't, video call her and make sure say foreign. me say, good enough, that's serious. I assume she was joking, but I see people walking all the while and them have the phone up and them have videos. So something them show somebody, but not that serious. It's not that serious. And when you take these little things for granted and, you think they're not, they're very insignificant, as me said, the criminals them observe because that's what they do. If you're a teacher, you try your best and you try to master the art of teaching. If you're a speaker, you try to master the art of speaking. If you're a mechanic, you try to master the art of mechanics. When you're a thief, you master that. People, we have to understand that we have to understand and view this thing from their perspective. It's their job. These people don't work. They don't have a 9 to 5. So you now become their 9 to 5 or their 24/7. You become their target, and what's yours becomes theirs. And sometimes it's not even just the things that you have. Sometimes it's your life. How many people do we know that have gotten robbed and killed? I have a friend. I had a friend, we went to school back together. He was my graphic designer, static, Shakir Brooks. And, every single time in birthday come up, I think it's in September. I go on his Facebook page and I look, I have things that he did for me. And it's just so sad. This man was a very brilliant young man. And I don't know if anybody watching knows him, but he was just such a quiet. When me hear static, then me say a lie. That can't be real. Very soft spoken. If that's not even speaking at all. Rarely you hear static opening mouth. Very handsome young man. He was in the building faculty at UTech. And I think after we left school, after we graduated, he was doing a little phone business. And one night, I don't know if it's clearly it's friends. Kind of stranger can't come to my house to come sell him. Friend can't do that much, let alone strangers. And he was called, to apparently drop off some phones or whatever the devices were, and they robbed him and they killed him. I think, and if I'm not lying, he was an only child. So how many instances where people get robbed? And God bless the one that will get robbed and then let them go. But many don't live to tell that tale. And, reverting back to the story with the lady that, went that they robbed and let her off in Portmore, there were 3 other women in the back of the car. And she said, after they let her out, and I guess it's because, she cooperated, they didn't let the other women out because there were no funds in their account. I think 2 must work at one call center, them say, and I don't know where the next one work. But they didn't have any available funds in their account, and the thief just decided to not let them out. And one of them was constantly screaming, and every time she screamed, them beat her. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Father take the case. So me fi go work my money for me and my pit them and my family, and you for just come take it, so. And when me go tell you the funds not available in the account, you go come beat me on top of it. Look here now, man. Me don't know what going to Jamaica. But me always believe so that better things can be done. And every single time I hear about incidents like these, you can't calm me down, so you can't calm me later. We know that I'm not that, but sometimes I can get down. I just feel like all the police that don't turn and a turn over the people, them cat and them stall because them a sell something for honest living. Them people are the least of your problem. Because if car can't drive past them and people can't walk past them, and a problem, and everybody knows that's so long a town stay. What you need to go do, I put on some plain clothes and walk up and down so the thief can come pick on the town, can shoot them in the foot or in the head, wherever they forget shot, because some of them deserve for dead. Because I hate thieves. Listen. I just find it so despicable for somebody to sit down and work, go wherever you go work. You work your hard earning money, and a man just come take it, sir. That's why I say more time I just go splurge all by myself, because I tell myself say that money I last, or if somebody if find one of them carry and swipe it, to them and swipe it, swipe in the door and I swipe. So some more time I just go all out by myself, because at the end of the day, it's my hard earned working money. These thieves have nothing near conscience. I never seen a conscience and I have. So many even chill when it comes to spending on myself sometimes. But yes, when I hear about instances like these, I get very upset, and I just open my mouth and I say, and as I said, sometimes, I get down because, as me say, there are times when you see videos of cops, dismantling the people them stall down a town, and if they son come over the sidewalk, and I forgot my mom used to do this I forgot the kind of work where they would go around and when the people on the sidewalk listen, I understand that markets are made for them and they're supposed to stay inside, but what if they can't? Let them come out from the road. It's not a crime. Tell them to get up, tell them to go inside, not turn over the people them cat or them goods and them something. Where you left all them if you go there now? Where you left all them if you go do? Me not try to justify no behavior. But Buju has this song where he says, circumstances make me who I am. Was I born a violent man? Some people just born thief. Me not care nobody want to say. Some people just have born thief. For instance, some baby, you can't know that I got turn thief. It got turn gunman. It just have some look on its face. But God go with Uno. If you don't agree with me, say that thief that I got turn. You understand me? However, as me say, a man down there try to make him honest living, and yes, we understand not everybody's cooperative. But just sometimes it's how we approach people. Boy, Miss CC, supposed to there's all the things and go on the market and mommy, go on the market, man. And if you have everybody going into market to sell, the customers them have to go in there. But when you have play favoritism and some in there and some out on the street and everybody on the street, some of them are scrape up like them have all them pick. Like them bully certain people. You understand? I guess I don't know if it's how people look or it's what they hear about them. But then you go and you realize say them are walking them a trouble one and two man, but they're not trouble no next man. And the man where you're trouble, what you expect all him for behaving? What kind of retaliation do you expect from him to just be a nice outstanding law abiding citizen and adhere to what you just said, and after you just turn over him sitting them or take them away. Like, listen, the approach is so wrong. It is so wrong. And I don't know for the life of me. And Andrew, I'm not telling a lie. I did really, really rate you. But the more I see something, I know you can't do everything in one day. But come on, at 2 terms now, Mr. Sir, do something a long time here, but down a town. Something have to change about down there. Something has to be done when it comes to the safety of our women and children in Jamaica. It can't be that I saw them are going missing. Una stick them up, una rob them, una rape them. And what happens? These thieves are not being punished properly. They're not being sought for properly, and the law I just don't think the law is stringent enough that they feel as if it goes for them. They feel as though they can grab a woman, feel her up, rape her, rob her, do whatever they want with her, let her go or kill her, and they'll still do it a second, third, God knows how many times. Why? Why can't the laws be more stringent? Why, as myself for the life of me, I don't understand why to the day don't a town coming like. Don't turn come like a Saddam Hussein RR. What the next man when kill them with their Bin Laden run it? That's a feeling you get when you think of Kingston, because it's such it's like it's this forbidden place, but yet still everybody wants to go there because that's how you get little bargains and you can't pay little and nothing for good things. You know understand me? So everybody wants to go to Kingston. Why isn't it more safer in Kingston in a 2020 year? Me don't know. Me hear say another voice note, it said where they sprayed something. They must spray things and people have to be careful. They must spray things pound, so no just knock out and then take it and do no one do. A security guard, I actually got an image of him. His face was all busted up, he had a cut here. Them beat him up terribly because I guess he went into a cab, they did the same thing. They robbing. So no woman alone, but we have to remember that women are easier targets, especially if you look a bit and tiny like me. Well, you know what I mean. We are easier targets, and that's why I said that certain things we can't do. But even man, them do things too as well. So you just have to open up your eyes. You just have to be careful. But I'm calling on the authorities. I don't know if them are gonna hear the message, but news travel fast, and if you travel fast and travel so. I just feel like and even people, you have to come out. You have to come out more. What is it? Where did you find that?
I found that in where our room is, and then I found it.
I put it on the table. Thank you very much. We just have more needs to be done. More needs to be done. As Mr. I can't understand why. I don't know. If you wanna disperse police in Kingston and you wanna let them have uniform on, that's a good deterrent, and thieves will stay away. But I just feel like when you have more detectives, more undercovers, a man really would think twice, because let's say you put plainclothes police out there. I mean, sorry, uniform police out there. A man can be a thief at us and just know say a police at us and not go try nothing, He not go try nothing. But you see, as soon as that uniform disappears, he tries it again. However, if somebody if somebody is out there as an undercover cop and something go down and man get shot or whatever, no a thief I go think twice, because him don't know who is who, unless him and thief in bridging them. But he really doesn't know who the rest of the population is, and then that can be a bigger deterrent. So he'll think twice. He'll actually think twice before me go rob a man or a woman, because him don't know who are who. And then all of them walk up and down and walk with guns. Some of them walk with some gun where they can't fire. Some of them walk with gun where can't fire. Some of them walk with gun where they have bullet. We don't know who is who. But I just feel like, downtown Kingston needs to be more safe. And as somebody said, and it's a capital too. Down at the bottom of town, run this up on the waterfront. That so vibrant and pretty. Now the middle coming like me don't know if you say. But more can be done and more needs to be done. Because it no make no sense. You have people walking in broad daylight and people are not safe. My friend told me 2 days ago. She went downtown with 1700. She said, I which part she said she have it? I don't remember. But she said, she know when she reached at the store, the money was gone. The money, them thief I can take off all one of your finger them off of you and you don't even know say it come off. As God. As the thing. Listen, me tell you, when you are a trained professional, you try your best to master your craft in every single area. Thieves are no less. That's what they do. That's what they do. So they'll try to find every single corner, every trick and trade in the book what them can use to take your money out of your, from off of you when you're up there with it. And guys, it's Christmas time, and I know, if especially for me, just thinking about downtown, it gives me that nostalgic feeling because I remember, back when I used to live in St. Thomas, and even when I used to go to, university, downtown Kingston at Christmas time, the place just felt different. I used to one and two light over there, so you hear one man over there so I play local Christmas music, so it brought back that feeling of nostalgia, and and just thinking about it now, I can put myself in downtown Kingston and the little cool breeze I blow, and I feel as though I'm in Jamaica. You understand me? We don't want to take away from that. You understand me? Honestly, ever since I met my husband, I have not gone to downtown on my own. I don't even know how to get to downtown. But as I said, I remember the days back then, and it just gave me this wonderful feeling. So let's say I came to Jamaica right now and I wanted to go downtown. That would never happen unless it's me and him. And that would never happen. Can I carry me down there? You understand me? But I remember vividly what downtown Kingston looks like. And as me say, just get that feeling, and you get a little party suit over here, so you walk through the market. I think it's Coronation Market sell food. You have one next must be the arcade, whatever it is, and them sell clothes, and you have different stores that sell clothes, and you walk up and you look, and probably that was probably like 10, 11, 12 years ago, and even then, I could have done it. People, they were robbing people blind back then, but I just felt like as though it was safer. It was safer back then, but it's not safe no more. My mom went down there. She was down there last year January, and she had this Chanel necklace that I had bought her, and they took it. They took that. They popped it off. They popped it. I got robbed one time. I used to live on Lindale Avenue of Mullines Road, and I remember, and this is another strategy that these thieves are using. And guys, be careful. You have to be suspicious of everybody. As somebody said in one of the voice notes, you really have to be. I never forget one day, my mom had sent some money, and I went down the road and I collected it and everything, and I was walking back up the street, and I had a necklace that my sister had given to me with her name on it, a very nice thick necklace. When I heard the value of the necklace back in 2009, I could not believe. I almost cried. I think she said she paid like 600 US for that. It was white gold mixed with yellow gold. But anyway, it gone. Me alive. To God be the glory. And I was walking, and I remember I had a phone, Lime. I got that phone one time. Lime did I give out some TV phones. So I had the phone in my back pocket, and I had one of the thing, them string earphones. So, it was coming from here, and I had one thing in my ear. So I was walking, and this guy, he rode up to me on a motorcycle, and he said to me, do you know of any mechanics, around the area? Which the street that I lived on, Lindale Avenue, if you know Mullines, really, Lindale Avenue, you know that there are a few mechanic, setup shops around there. Some said to him, say, a few up the road. So, I persisted, and I kept on walking, and, he rode away. Then him turned back. So, I come, my head back to me, so I'm like, I wonder when I come back to him. But I did not feel suspicious at the time. The dog turned back, and the dog just, have him on and anything sweater like sauce. Me say something stick up. I don't know if I two one finger them. I don't know one I need them. I never try to find out. And him just grab the necklace. And the grab the necklace, he cut my neck, some of it, his nails scratched my neck. And him end up get all the phone because the thing was so plugged into the phone that him grab the earphone and it come out with the phone and everything. I was so traumatized. Broad daylight. It was no later than 12 p.m. in the day. Broad daylight. And this was back then. And then a few weeks later, I saw on TV where, police had, gotten a lot of jewelry. And if I like me, I ask if I change that. But when I just distress and cut about the whole thing, I'm like, just let it go. But probably if I had resisted, who knows? I probably would not have. I probably wouldn't be here today. I know it's hard for work your money and and a thief just come take your things like that. But sometimes we just have to give up. I mean, if you see a clear way where you can get out of it, cause honestly, if probably if they have one big bag in my hand, just take it and lick him off of the bike and just step up on him and just take whatever I'm having underneath him clothes and just beat him in the head with it. You understand me? But sometimes we're not thinking. If you're a quick thinker and you see a clear way where you can do certain things and get out of it, do it. But if not, just let them go, man. It's not even worth it. I always say when a cost life, no cost nothing. If a couple thousands making go on with it, if your jewelry making go on, if your phone making go on. No, a few days ago, I don't know if my friend is watching. Sometime not last week, week before, my friend was jogging and they robbed him. Big tick man. I don't know all them teeth for some birds. Me look on him, me even walk and say hi, sir. You understand me? They robbed him and they took his phone. But in this day and age, these phones are so smart, smarter than half of the people that will have them. They threw the phone up because you can track your phone right now. So right now, if a man walk up to you and tell us if you give him phone, just give him it. Just give him it. As long as the phone is on, data is on it, the phone can be tracked. If you can't do it yourself, the cell phone company can do it. Certain things are just not worth holding on to. You have people when they're dead and gone, people are going to miss it, people are going to sad, people are going to... We don't want that for people. Just let the vanity go. Just let it go. As I said, them take me the chain from me, fine. They took the necklace from my mom. It's fine. I haven't been able to buy her another one. Come on, it's Chanel. It's expensive. But I'm happy to have her. You understand me? It could a year ago, let's say that, they were devious and things got out of hand. She could have died. So if you don't want to say what if, and if we didn't know, let's stop saying those things. Let's just be practical. It's something that I can get back. Just let them go with it. But just be careful. These people them come up to you nice. I'm going to tell the man right up on the bike, nice. So when you ride up the first time, I scope him, come scope me out. Him says, good, have a chain around our neck and good, have something. And look right where I'm right off, because, I guess he didn't know how far up the road I had to go. So he wanted to catch me before I went into my yard. So, him turning back on the bike and him come and him just grab the stuff, them, hey, Nardy. So, guys, we have to be careful. And one of the things for me, not last year, the year before, when me and one of my friends went out and he went inside and, I was sitting in the car waiting and somebody came and they opened my car door. And, they opened the door and said, Ratty, didn't you think I for my car? And it could have gone another way. It could have been another scenario. So, what I do now? All if I'm a driver, I park up. My truck, once I put it in park, my driver's door open. You understand me? So, if I plan to put out the vehicle immediately, I lock that door. I saw a video a few weeks ago where a car was sparked up and, thieves surrounded it. Them come out like how wolves come around fresh meat. And one went to that door, one to this door, and them come to ease up the lock and they realized that the lock was locked. The door was locked and they walked away. Had that door been open, it would have been another story. It would have been another story. So, guys, if you drive like myself and you're parked, make sure your doors are locked because they won't come in. They can't come in. And when you're going in your vehicle, look to see who they're around you. Just look. Just look. You can never be too careful of your surroundings because 9 out of 10 times these things happen when we least expect them. Okay, so you just have to be really, really aware of your surroundings. And it's not like you're walking around and judging people's character, but there are times when you can, because sometimes you can look past somebody and say my thief. And God go there if you judge them wrong and you ask for forgiveness and you move on. It is what it is. But sometimes you can look on them people and say, them just look unscrupulous. And too bad if, them look like a thief and they're not a thief. Even better for you. You misjudge them, but it saved you a bunch of money or your life or whatever. So you just have to be really, really, really careful. Another thing that I heard on the voice note, one of the person said is that, and I know Jamaicans are watching me. So, if you're taking a cab, while you're in the cab, when the cab comes up, you try to get the license plate number, few digits, few letters and a number. It's not hard to forget. But anyway, you go in the car and you say it loud. Either you're recording a voice note or you're calling somebody to say, hey, CC, I'm entering to this red Honda Pilot and the license plate number is JUSTEES and I'm headed here, so if you don't hear from me, this is the last, please. And and then that can be a deterrent as well, because a taxi man would have got plan for him. I got think twice because I say, Lord God, if I'm gonna kill a girl, then I'm gonna look for the car, and chances are the car is registered to him or somebody who he knows, because I know thief it, and so it's you're easily traceable then if so be the case. And don't be afraid, say it out loud. A real taxi man when I have no underlying initiatives or plans to do unscrupulous things, he won't feel any kind of way. Of course. Who knows? Maybe him can go missing too, and you giving out that information save the tone of life. You understand what I'm saying? So yes, so that was one of the that was one of the steps that you can take as well. Another thing, guys, it's getting to this time of year where the time is really dark, gets darker. So almost it's after 3 and you want to sit at door right now in here so that I have my lights on. But especially women, please, please, please try your best not to be out there on your own after dark. I don't know how to do it. Me not afraid. Me listen, me sleep in the dark. Me love the dark, but not out there so with me and the world. No, because I don't know who is who and the vultures them out there. You understand me? They are out there. So me try my best not to out there certain hours a night by myself. And even if I'm driving, I try my best not to drive alone, especially on a night. I figure it's, I think it's a bit more safer here in the States and, other, first world or modernized countries, where, technological advancement is way up there and, things are different. But, I'm speaking specifically to my people back in the islands and, more specifically Jamaica. Yeah, man, most of the time I get dark, if you don't know the taxi, don't even go there. I don't know how the taxi like I'm from St. Thomas, so I don't think we have on time. And what the next one name, the next taxi service name, I don't remember. But let it be somebody that you know. You can't, if you don't like, listen to me. Back then when I used to take taxi, if me don't know you, I not come in your car. Any taxi man I used to run go which part me live in a Spring Garden had to either come from Spring Garden or know somebody up there or used to live up there or something. There's some correlation to Spring Garden itself. But I see no new man come drive my car in my district and I just jump in it. So no. And those were precautions that I took. Me not say, oh, for the life of you live somewhere for 10, 20 years and you don't know this taxi man for now, you just jump in a car. No good, something must be really, really wrong with it. Me not care how much you want to get home. All if I Jesus they home, Jesus will wait for you because Jesus call for but you not keep them. So when you are jumping in one car and you don't know the man from Adams. Eh? Where? How? How do you do this? So Nardi is giving you a pro tip. She said when you get into a taxi or Uber, oh dear, crack the window before you close the door. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. She said worst case you can wind down the window and open the door from outside. Or you can probably kick it out, get too bad girl kick and just kick it out. I don't know. You understand me? Listen to me. Them so when trouble catch up in the short fitting about some people sit down and then just sit down and then don't even care. It's just like then give up on life. You have to try, man. Yeah, as me say, but still assess your situation because I'm say if guns involve and knife and weapons, you just try to remain calm. But if you can't bite somebody in them neck, or bite them, or kick them in them penis, or squeeze, or do something, because seeing blood run through for them veins, if you can do certain things, you can't sit down and give up, sir. Your man have me now go down without a fight. It's that day them tell the man robbed me in lucky, I got safe, I don't think all in my life. I'm supposed to kill that long time. Can't favor the devil. I don't know why me feel like I shouldn't even get at them and the information. Because nobody ugly, so I'm supposed to walk up to you in a broad day like that asking a question. Let me see. You must operate. This phone I can't ring and you don't run go pick it up. Yeah, who answer us phone in a foreign? I know if that matter. Yes, guys, you just have to be careful. You really, really have to be careful. So, as Nardi say, crack the window. And especially over here, I mean, I think probably last year or the year before, Uber taxis, Uber drivers were taking away, especially young girls and stuff. But I don't hear anything going on that anymore. So I guess measures were implemented, for, as a deterrent to those people who were doing certain things. But I really need the authorities of Jamaica to adapt certain things, as them say, as America sneeze, Jamaica catch it, why certain coal and not catch certain coal, like to this day age, young, women, men are disappearing. It happens here too, but, I just don't, maybe I'm wrong, as I say, let me know if I'm wrong. I just feel like more can be done. And who came to my mind not too long ago? Jasmine Dean. I don't think this young lady has been found. And, I look for my daughter and I say, boy, me don't even know how to manage for almost a year or more than a year. One of my daughters go missing. I mean, I don't know which part them there. This girl is legally, what is legally impaired, and I don't think she has been found. And boy, I don't know. I mean, even want to get too sad right now, but I just hope, sometimes you want to be hopeful, but when you realize that certain time pass, like you don't want to be a pessimist, but what do you have? What else are you left to think with or think about? What else are you left to think with or think about? Oh God, I just hope they find her, and I just really hope they do. All right, guys. So I said what I said, and yes, you just have to be vigilant, and your failure to remain observant becomes a strong point for any criminal to take advantage of. What? She a walk and she not pay attention. You become a prime target. Prime target for any form of attack, whether it's for a rape, for a robbery, for a murder. You become a prime target because you're not aware. So we have to be more aware. The phone can't stay put in your pocket. Nobody needs to know that you have an iPhone and Android. Nobody needs to know. Nobody really, really needs to know. So you put that thing in your pocket and you walk. And you make sure you act like a chameleon. Eyes are roll around, eyes are roll around, eyes are roll back, eyes just a roll, so. Like when some woman a walk. I don't say eyes them are roll. You understand me? Oh, God. It's not fun. But anyways, your eyes them all over the place and you're looking. Leave that phone. Listen, I guess you can probably be in a phone conversation, but as I said, let it be that, you have something in your ear. In one ear, one of your ears are open, one of your ears left occupied. So, even if you're on a call and, something happened to you, who knows? Somebody might be able to hear something. It's just, listen, me not tell nobody if I walk and talk, because I guess maybe it's wonderful. I drive and I talk to my friends sometimes, and it's for hours, but it's not with both ears. It's not with both. Just me not tell myself no walk and talk. I'm not tell myself no walk and listen to no music, but just let it be that one of your ears are occupied. It can't be that you walk. You're a deaf man in the street. Even deaf people, I guess because they lost one of their senses, they're looking out for certain things. You understand me? But somebody said them love show off the apple them on the phone back when it's alright. I'm not going to show off on the apple. Them the apple they can't eat. So if you don't want to walk and show off on the apple, I'm not going to show off on the apple. The people I'm going to take on the apple them from. Oh no. You understand me? I might not even lift it a little piece of apple tail. So to this day, I understand some people hype over certain things. Anybody that can have one iPhone, anybody can have one Android. Even though me wouldn't want one Android, I can't operate one Android. No disrespect to the people who have Androids. I'm not trying to steer this show from what it really is. I'm an Apple person, but nobody no need to know so I have Apple. I have the whole Apple tree, but nobody no need to know that. I don't need for out there and brand this shit. You understand me? It's not that serious, guys. Put the things away. Some things that people walk on both for the life of me, I don't understand. As I say, you're only setting yourself up as the primest target of the pack for the pack for a thief to come and rob you. Take your things and act like a for them. And 9 out of 10 times, and take your stuff them and the value of them sell them for only God can't tell me that them people are wicked. You take all one good 100,000 that pay for your iPhone, you take it go sell it for all 150. Thank God iPhones are such technological devices where, but I hear people can, jailbreak them, but you can track them, they're very, very smart. But come on, in this day, you can't trust one iPhone, you can't beg one iPhone, you can't borrow one iPhone. Nobody need to know say have one iPhone. Everybody knows everybody have phone. All dog have phone. Where you walking and show that for? Someone now walk with the fake AirPods them, teeth rubbing it's not a real AirPod, a problem. Because some of them teeth everybody know. I remember when I used to go to UTech and one of my friends, he said he got robbed, and when they robbed him and they stick out the bus and they rob him said they take him phone and beat him because he had a lime phone at the time, which wasn't a hot phone, I guess. And him said the man then beat him and asked him what kind of phone this him have. You understand me? What kind of phone this he have? So it's not that serious. Everybody has a phone, but you don't need to be brandishing what you have. All you do, just set up yourself. When Mr. Lenky say, I have an Android and an iPhone, and my friend tell me I waste time. Cause Apple not putting up Apple not putting a pocket in. And say teeth them pick Apple off a tree. Can you imagine? Where I'm Well, clearly, I sent them as don't lanky. It's crazy. What you mean Apple not put in a pocket? And as Jay said, in a foreign Apple phone at the least. Uh, Even in a Jamaica, listen, the people in Jamaica are living large. Some people in Jamaica have 2, 3 iPhone. Me not ask, I tell me, no. The people in Jamaica are live large with phone. Phone is something you hype about. You hype with us and carry them things they don't even hype about, because at the end of the day, you can dead left it right there and then. So you don't even, there's not hype about life. Hype about being alive. Hype about having a family. Hype about having people who love you. Hype about being alive. That's what you hype about. Get up and you got them and say, boy, God, boy, I'm just happy for be alive. And them things they hype about. You have an iPhone, you want the world to know. No, walk out there and skip and jump. Make people think you're mad. And you would think twice of attacking you right there and then. You jump and you skip and you everything because you're happy. You're happy to be alive. Life is what we should be hyping about. Because of the one thing we know we can do. We can't give ourselves life. We're gone, we're just gone. Eh? The house gone, I can't get it back. The phone gone, I can't get it back. The apple drop off of the tree, I can't get it back. Whatever it is, hype about life. And then there's still no need to hype about it because we all have it until we don't. But these are the things you hype about. Hype about having food to eat, someone for rest your head, clothes you have on your body out at work. You know, these are the things. Come on now. Seriously, Galaxy 8, what? Listen, I don't know anything about about phone, but I don't walk and show off with my phone. That's it. My phone in my pocket or in my pocketbook or there's somewhere. Sometimes I don't even know which part of that shit. And nobody not really rob you a foreign with no phone like that. So certain things I don't even think about for iPod or foreign. Cause anything you have, anybody else can get it. You understand me? Then certain things are very easily accessible. But we're not really talk about foreign. We're talking about here. I don't know if you chill out, man. Yes. When you get something from foreign, or you got foreign with you come back and you start speaking, you have fun. But it's not that serious. Speaking about speaking, guys, as I said, I would not be allowed to go downtown. So, I'm not speaking about myself. But if you're ever traveling, and you happen to be going downtown, please just left the accent in the vehicle where you go down there, If it's a personal vehicle, left the accent in the vehicle. And if it's public transportation, left the accent at the yard. Nobody don't even know you come from foreign. In all honesty, you can look at somebody, because I know for a fact that the complexion looks different. Before I used to travel, my mother used to, like, you look on her, your sister, she not know yesterday. She hasn't been here for a while. And I go back and I see how I look different compared to other people in terms of the coolness of the skin. And it's no disrespect. Don't take it wrong. I guess it's because, we know the winter, we know one cooler temperature, whatever it is, but there's a difference. You can notice the disparity of somebody who has traveled as opposed to somebody who's there. You understand me? So, man, disrespect nobody. However, when you got jump, you just left the accent, man. Listen. Especially like for my children, I know that, I speak to them in patois, but sometimes they don't understand. Sometimes they laugh at me, sometimes they mock me, but especially when I'm angry. But for the most part, I talk to them in a standard English. You understand me? So to them, I'll speak. Sometimes they chip in, but me can't. They're Jamaican. I talk to my good friend when me know a band and down there, and I never even go to the airport and me go down there and speak. Left the accent, which you pick it up now. The phone you carry is or should be based on what you need it for. What I do with my Android or what I do with my Android, my iPhone can do it. Listen to me, Mr. Android person. The only thing the Android can do that the iPhones can't do, and let me step on your toes, is they can get free music. And I don't like I'll pay for my music. People me did have Apple Music, I'm gonna take it off. Cause through my stop guys school, I'm not get a discount no more. Me take it off. Up to today, me a cost them. My friend not too long asked me about how you get music on Instagram with iPhone. I'm telling you, you can't get it if you pay for iTunes. Apple too much sometime. But anyway. We're not gonna do this iPhone Android thing because it would be a whole day debate. And I just don't come at me. I've been come at before. I just think iPhones are more sophisticated. Don't come at me. Let's leave it right there. So yes, when you go to Jamaica, people, if you're traveling for the Christmas, if you are traveling for the Christmas, maybe just leave the accent. Nobody don't need to know say I speak. As I say, it will show in the clothes that you wear. Because for me, yard clothes them now are foreign. And a yard clothes I come used to have a Jamaica. Believe it or not, my yard clothes I used to have 1 and 2 old pan them. And they just used to look different. I don't know if I the soap. I don't know if I the brush them used to use and brush them. I don't know what the difference. It's just that I know say for me yard clothes them are foreign now look different from my yard clothes them are Jamaica. But you don't need to set up yourself. That's the thing, a lot of times we set up ourselves. Listen to me, the thief them know. The people them know. They can't look when they can't say, I get her like a friend she come from, you know. She look like a friend. You could have listen, you could have one dress like what them call it? Tiger rig all you want. If it's your clothes, I go put on there and I go look like a tiger rig. I've got grab one all coats of clothes and something if you really want blending. But as I say, it shows. But do not let it be that it come out of your mouth and you start speak with this accent and the teeth then just know and then just grab you. They not even Tariq and them say it would be like how do I put it? It would be like you know in the desert in the jungle where you have the hyenas, you have the tigers, you have the animal, the lions, you have the most vicious set of animals, and you as a little goat or a nice cow just walk out into the wilderness. You don't expect to get them. You don't expect to get them. Okay. So when you go down to Jamaica now, especially long at town, when I say the community where you're born and grow, everybody know you. And even then you still don't need to go up to go speak. You understand me? As I say, if you don't have nobody where you have to speak, if you don't talk to somebody over here when I go understand the patois, I talk to people when I go understand the patois, you don't need to down there speak. I'm ignorant enough one what me say. Me say, God go down, me say, I just left for battle, I'll do no tongue sometimes. Me not say, if you talk nice, me not say, if you talk nice. But when me could have have my right mind, but me I got Jamaica go speak to people me know. That don't make no sense. It don't make no sense, you know. But me just I say, don't go down there don't go and go speak up and spoke up. Cause you might just get pork. It's simple. Roll up your pants foot them when you go out town. Tie up your head with a kerchief and hang out a kerchief out of your back pocket. So that's for the men. Lennon, what would the women do? Tell me how if operate on that town, you know, because clearly if me go roll up my foot, but then again then probably take my mother. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's a good disguise. I don't know. How do women dress when them going downtown though? Cause when and every woman wear pants and the pants foot that they roll up, and every woman want to tie them head. I don't know. Tell me how I need to know how the women should dress. But on a serious note though, guys, sometimes we set ourselves up. You don't need to go down there, you don't need to have one hold up a jewelry. And honestly, my mom never take off that necklace. And I'm tell her, Mom say, Mommy, you can't have a beard and something. Me say this is a very that's why I'm not buy no expensive gift, because and I really love the fact that she appreciates and she wears all the time. But me say, Mommy, you couldn't take off the little necklace. But she said she never remember said they run on it because that's something from a bite gear for her birthday. She didn't take it off, and it was just always there. She said when I went and grab it, she realized I really hit them grab. Yeah, but me said don't go down a town with up a jewelry around the neck like say yeah cash for gold. Yeah, you can't do that. Me would as much as all this is a test glass. Me say me have to hold on pan somebody if me can't see. Cause me nah go down a town on this. Nah go down a town night. No. Nah go down a town night. What else? Me nah go down a town on certain things. Your handbag. Make sure I want handbag where I don't know long strap. Not one man can slice all the strap or. I know one too long because we cut out all the bad. The teeth them bad, you know. The teeth them bad. The teeth them bad, and you don't want, as me say, you try to eliminate every single thing that can, allow you to become a target. Shut up. Allow me make me chat. Show me growth. No matter where you do, them know how fine. Just make sure you have one killy with you. Well, not everybody has a killy. So, of course, now you can disguise yourself. I do believe that you can disguise yourself. If me take off my wig and I'm going to town with my 5 cornrow them, and I'm gonna have on my glasses, and I can't blend in, man. I feel like I can't blend in. I just gotta try my best to make sure say, I have on a bottom body and a Victoria and no cologne. Probably just make me add green a little, but white have to take all of that. White have to take all of that. Alright, Sunset say put on a cut up pants or a tights and a marine or a t-shirt. My handy is one of them look good shoes bag where Clarks come in I don't say. What? People stand just a set on your head and flip flop on your foot and one t-shirt. One t-shirt and it don't match the bottom. Oh my god. So we'll see, there are ways. But it's really, really sad that we have to be disguising ourselves like this. Well, listen, if you want to get the job done, go downtown, go pick up and come back home safely. Then we have to take these precautions. So for the men, roll up your pants foot, tie your head with a kerchief and have one hang out to your pocket. You understand me? Kid and say you need a killy. Well, me know me even if they're Marant Bay, you need a killy killy. Really? Marant Bay, I don't think Marant Bay is that serious. I could be wrong. I haven't been there in years, but I could be wrong. You know, I could be wrong. So one, you need a killy killy. So people, these are the recommendations. Please take a book and a pen and write it now because I'm not gonna repeat them here. In order to survive as a foreigner in Jamaica, you need a killy killy for one. Number two, as a man, you need to roll up your pants foot, tie a kerchief around your head, and have one hang out to your back pocket. Stand a good way you say, set it in your ear, set it in your ear, flip flop, a t-shirt and a tights, and then if you match. And one good it says something about sunset. It say have a pants or a tights and a marine and a shirt, and one little bag, one little clocks, one bag like what the clocks coming. I mean, no, a little paper bag you have goodie, and you're good for going to town. Leggings and big shirt. I will leap, ways you can go down a town, man. Make sure you walk through. People don't want to really raise my asthma. The reason make sure you walk through cold so your foot them black. No. We're una OD, you know. Una OD. Me done. Sandra said, seriously, just not beat up yourself. And the woman so like you say, and the woman if one of them fluffy slippers there. Listen, I hate those sandals we save. If I never save my life, but I did. Me say me eat the furry sandals, I just make it like the girl in have some big furry dog on them foot. Me not like them now. Me not like them. The other day, you know, my mom bought me one. It's really cute. It has fur, but not as much. And she said she don't like that one. I don't want with the big fur. And I said, my girl, go find one. I said, mommy, this come like you have a poodle on your foot front. I said it look like you have a poodle on your foot. Seriously. Yeah, so you can wear the fluffy slippers, them. Listen to me now. Listen to me. People, you know, this might seem like drama and comic to you, but at the end of the day, this might save your life. Simone said, my sis went to Jamaica and she didn't dress up going downtown and they know she was living in the US. As me say, certain things we can't add. Cause like, honestly, the weather, the climate here does something, especially in the States. And I think, you know, cold countries, Canada, US, UK, it does something. Because me tell a man, when winter comes, I get light, and I guess, you know, we're not exposed to the sunlight, so, you know, we're lacking vitamin D, and, you know, we're closed up, and, you know, so, and, you know, the cold is just in us. So when you go to Jamaica, you really look different. I cannot dispute that. We tend to look different, but as me say, while you can't help to look different, come and say if you type yourself and cover up like say, you know, you come from Israel or one of them place there, but at the same time, nobody go down with the speaking. Just don't bother with it. Just don't bother with it. Flip flop t-shirt, bag juice in here. I would have drink a bag juice right now. Oh God, I would have drink a bag juice right now. In all honesty, I am gonna agree with the mass for saying that, you know, it's really hard to disguise yourself, especially when you travel. However, as I said, try to minimize the things that makes you a target. So you're not gonna go down a ton of Louis Vuitton bag. No, 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 no. You're not going to go down a ton of the Louis Vuitton bag. Oh shit, my computer dead. Oh dear. Guys, my live. Oh, I don't want to say this thing I done. YouTube, my live Facebook. Yeah, saying oh shit, everything a malfunction. So you're not gonna go down a town with you're not gonna go to Kingston with your Louis Vuitton bag. You're not gonna go down there with your Gucci glasses. You're just not gonna go down there with certain things, because at the end of the day, all that does is make you a target, and you don't want that. You understand? You don't want that for yourself. So you just have to be careful. You know, I know it's, you know, you might feel nice and all, and you know, you don't there you want. You know, sometimes it's not even that you want to show off. It has nothing to do with showing off. Sometimes it's just that, you know, you look different. People see you different, and I got my call. And you know, you just, as me say, you know, you try to minimize certain things, because at the end of the day, everything will malfunction. And stay with me. Me and my own producer, everybody. You just don't want to you just don't want to draw that attention to yourself. So as me say, try to take away as much of it as possible. Yeah, man, it's serious, and you know, it's sad that, you know, you really can't get to live the way you wanna live, but you know, people will be people, and as me say, you know, you just have to take your precautions, because you know there's nobody who's gonna take care of you like you, and you know, as I say, a lot of people have lost their lives, just because they weren't careful, and, they weren't vigilant in their surroundings, and, it has cost them their life. And, what's more costly than life? As I said earlier, wanna cost life, not cost nothing, and you just don't, you know, you just don't want to lose your life. And as we say, if you get held up and, what, I'm gonna try, Rabia, if you don't see a clear way where you can, get out of this thing, I'd say just give it up. Just give it up. Don't even try to fight it. The phone can be replaced, the money can be replaced, whatever was in that pocketbook can be replaced. Almost everything can be replaced except your life. Your life is irreplaceable. So, guys, please, please do not try to hold on to these things that not when I make no sense. I don't want you to do that. I want everybody here watching, and everybody who has ever watched, to be around here, as long as I'm doing this thing. And I just want people, it may, I mean, cancer is taking people, COVID is taking people, everybody, everything I take people. People I take people, but as I say, if you can try your best in minimizing certain things, then you do it. I suggest you do it, because at the end of the day, your life is worth more than any single thing that somebody would have taken away from you. And can't hold up the bags touch either. Listen, people, I don't understand why I'm not seeing the comments on. Are people commenting on YouTube? Let me see. Oh, people. Oh, I true, I can't really see it. So, oh, somebody said they smell you. Oh, wellness, even if oneness and maintaining wholeness. It's so small up there on YouTube, I can barely see. Yeah, you can't hold up the bag too. You have to hold it. Yeah, you have to grip it and hold it with your hand, and nobody hold it with two. Nobody hold it with 2 fingers. I can't deal with Lennon, I swear. I can't. Oh God, hold on, guys. This thing here is I thought this thing would have come back. It came back, but it's continuing, and there's no video. So bear with me a little. Let me see if I can see the comments. They must be all wooden tiny bad. They're so tiny. But this delayed. With the mass for saying that, it's real. Alright, good. I forgot I got end that video here. Shit, my phone come like that. Oh, wow, one bag of malfunction I go on today. One bag of malfunctioning. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Continue. Hold on, guys. I should have been gone. I said I was just gonna do half an hour. 1 hour. No, may I do so much. Tap to see messages. Alright, so this now work. Use camera. Oh boy. Anyways. Alright, yeah, so I missed some of the comments. The comments on Facebook were really hilarious. I hope I can get back some of them. But yes, somebody say, when you go downtown, you can't. I guess, up here when you have your hand and you have your pocketbook, hanging on it, you can't go down a town, go to that. You have to just grip up your bag. Yeah, you understand me? Certain little things we know. As I'm saying, when you go to Rome, you have to do what the Romans do, and it's just one of those things. As we say, it's really unfortunate that when you go back home, from somewhere that you haven't been in such a long time, and you really want to be yourself, but you can't be yourself because people are there just waiting for you for just rip you apart, take all away you have, and you have some of them was, trust me, they will follow you. They will follow you, guys, your yard and come rob you. Listen to me, guys. I know it's serious, but you said this is a time. I know the thief them come out now. I know the thief them come out. You think so they come out yet? I know it's a Christmas time. Christmas time is when they come out. And so you have to be super, super careful, because if you left yourself careless, they will take away every single thing. They will take out all the Christmas light them off of your house. After them thief you stay. So you have to be super, super, super careful. You can't go down there And as me say, I'm turning off the phone. I come like it out to make my asthma race for me. I not have the time. You can't go down there. Healthy tips. I hope DJ Lenky come back. You cannot be walking with a bag and it thing up on your shoulder. Oh God, I'm using my phone for YouTube and I don't want YouTube to feel left out, but I can barely see. I come from country, went to town in the bus, sat at the bus window, and man come and say what happened foreign. I know, as I said, guys, listen, as I said, I'm not disputing that we are not able to be easily identified, but try to minimize it as much as possible. Why this thing I can't say I have to keep on a touch your phone? YouTube is such a mess. Like, okay. Okay. So you hear that the lady said she sit down in the corner of the bus and man walk up and say walk over. Somebody put onesie and flip flop. Onesie and flip flop for the what? Look, what you talk about? This serious. Why me can't say I wanna see the messages all the time. Walk. Somebody say walk and I can't. Somebody say walk and talk to yourself. No, sir. Mm-mm. So you see, when them see how can I talk to yourself, it's just like you're a mad person. Nobody won't have no time for go say nothing to you, eh? But that's the thing. You're walking, you talk to yourself, but you look like a mad foreigner then. Don't you? Huh? You look like a mad foreigner. Facebook, I'm so sorry for earlier. My computer battery died and I did not realize it was dying. Because I don't know why it never notified me, and so this thing went off. But we were still live on YouTube, so if you miss something here, so you can always jump over. But you didn't miss a lot, though. You didn't miss a lot. We were on the continuation of how to prevent yourself from becoming a target, and because at the end of the day, it's really hard dealing with a loss, especially something so sporadic. CC left gone downtown. CC no come back and you hear CC that they answer, but CC never sick, nothing wrong with CC. While death is something that's hard to deal with, how you die, affects how people deal with your death more. The man who raised me died from cancer. He'll be buried on Sunday. We knew he had cancer for a long time. It still doesn't take away from the pain. It doesn't. They're actually in the grave digging today, and it's kind of a sad thing for me. When I looked and I saw all his friends there digging the grave and everything, and he's gone. But as I said, it's something. He's been fighting prostate cancer for 3 years now. 3 years, I think, or 4. It's been a while. So, this was kind of expected. It's just that he died right before Christmas. He had a grandchild who was born a couple months ago to be exact, and never get to meet him. So, it's really a sad occasion. So, death in itself is hard to deal with. But, as I said, sometimes the manner in which you die is harder to deal with. And so, as I said, if you can prevent yourself from becoming a victim of certain things, you have to. Sometimes you have to just leave the pompousness, if there's such a term. You understand me? Humility will take you a long way. I have things here that I probably, if I did take them to Jamaica, well then again, may I go different part of Jamaica. I'm talking for the people who are going to certain places. Honestly, I don't go anywhere. My husband doesn't let me go anywhere. And it's not that he's controlling. Him knows I really know the place and him know what it is like. So if I'm not me and him I got, then we don't go anywhere. So there are certain things like my pocketbooks, a few of them are Louis Vuittons. I will walk with them. But let's say I'm me alone, I go down up on my own and I don't know but me now walk with that go down a town for what. Sometimes it would be bad enough somebody if I take the things from you, I'd kill one of my killers sometimes when I make no sense. Take the bag, go on with it. They're not doing that. So certain things, yeah, me know I don't want brandishing or something, but and you work hard for it and you feel like you should be able to walk freely with it, but that's not the case. You really can't walk freely with it. So you just have to give it up and just it's sad. When you come back afar and you walk up and with something, because really and truly nobody not really stick you up and rubber yourself for certain things. Nobody not really do them something. But as we say, like now, Christmas time in Jamaica, the teeth them come out. The teeth them come out and them down at town and them are wait. Some of them sit down, they look like vendors. Some of them look like workman. Them look like all different kind of career personnel that you could possibly think about, and they're just waiting to see who looks different, and they're just waiting to grab what them can grab, kill who them can kill, rape who them can rape, and do all of them can do to people, and it's just sad. But guys, take precautions. If you're here and you're traveling, please take the precautions. Yes, DJ Lenky said it. Other people said it. It's really hard to tell. They gave us an idea of what to wear, but like I think Kedan said, it's really hard. It's really not hard to tell that you're somebody who has traveled. So, just try to minimize certain things. As I said, speak, it's spoke, you can't leave it. I say if me have nothing else to say before me go, I don't think I have much to say. It was really, really a wonderful and enlightening, informative and educational and comical few minutes our hours. It was really, really wonderful, having you guys here. And so remember one time they got robbed and give telephone call. Yep. They be doing all sorts of things. Guys, just be careful. Thank you for the condolences. It's death. It is what it is. The thief, them call to you like they know you, so don't stop and talk. Listen to them talk. No, my friend, a long time I don't see you, and by the time you say by the time you say again, you get robbed. Yes, because as I said, I mean, even though my robbery was not, somebody pretending as they knew me, but they were pretending to be oblivious to the surroundings and wanted to know if there were any more shops up the road, which really and truly I scoped him for robbing. But as I said, I'm supposed to do that already. Hey, Kay. All right, guys. So, it was really a very informative live. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And before I go, if you're just joining, remember, I know a lot of people are home right now in the pandemic and they're trying to start their businesses. And, I have people who had business already. Remember, you can reach out to me for all your business printing needs. Well, not all of them. I don't do business cards and so forth yet. But, when it comes to your apparel printing, your shirts, your pants, your aprons, your hats, you name it, I'm your girl. This is me wearing my Justice brand. Justice, this is the name of the business, and this is the logo. This is a very, very nice. I wish you guys could see it, but it's not cotton. It's like 100% polyester. It's that kind of dry fit material that makes you breathe in your clothes, and listen, I tell my friend, I'm gonna try my best. I don't want to ever come live and I'm not wearing one of my OG pieces or something that's branding my business. And if you guys take your business serious as well, you have to do it. I told him this morning, I said, if I don't believe in my brand and wear my brand, who's gonna wear it? And yes, there are times when it seems like nothing is going on, but that's a thing with life. At all times, if you're constantly happy in life, you must be taking drugs, and if you're constantly down, you must be taking drugs. Something is keeping you on that with that consistency. Life is not like that. It goes up, it goes down. Yes, it fluctuates. So, if you have a local business and you feel like it not going on, sometimes you just need to revamp. You just need to revamp. Hey, Claudia, put some effort in your business. I always say it takes you spending money to make money. You have some people, they have this idea, they believe in it, but they don't want to spend on it. Then can't spend all the money for do two local business card. Then I want to print for nothing for brandish and business. How people are gonna know about the business? How will people know about the business? I wear my clothes, and people reach out to me for my things because I believe in it. I rock them very well, and so I things get sold. So at this moment, guys, if you haven't started following me on Facebook or on Facebook right now, just click the follow button. YouTube, please subscribe, guys. Please, may I beg on the Facebook. On so unruly and wicked. I wicked me a call somehow. On the can subscribe to my YouTube channel. Jesus save a pilot me. I'm gonna pin it right now on this in this chat. So I'm gonna pin my YouTube. I'm gonna pin my Instagram. And I just need you guys to follow me. Sometimes the following has a lot to do with it, You understand when people look on the page and they say, want somebody to follow me? I say, but that girl is not serious. And she want me to follow her. I want people to know I'm serious. So, I'm just asking you to follow me on these platforms. And also, I have a website, justice876.com. That's where you go to, to make your orders. And let's say you go on the site and you don't see something where you want. Let's say you go on there, you want one of them shirt here. People may lose weight, so my Brazilian strap slack. Or I stretch out. Whichever. you see this shirt and you want, you don't see a color or something, there's a chat option, so you can reach out to me via chat. But let's say you don't want to do the chat option, you can come to me here on Facebook, you can come to me on Instagram at just underscore tease 876, or you can come to me at where? C underscore lane. It doesn't matter. I'm not hard to reach. I know I can act like Oprah Winfrey sometimes, and I am not reachable when I refuse to be reached. But if a business, not come before my business. So if I something I want, just reach out to me. Guys, please support the initiative. Your business is our business's business. You know how much business I call it, while your business is our business's business. Okay? So please. You saw me at Burlington, so why didn't you say something? In Jardy? Why didn't you say something? Maybe it was me, maybe it was not. I don't know. Maybe you did. What day it was? I was there like 2 weeks ago. So guys, and remember, I have t-shirts, we have our custom t-shirts, but let's say you want a t-shirt that says something, it doesn't matter. Customization is what we offer. So you want a color t-shirt, you want something on it, you tell me I print it. It doesn't matter anything you want to print on it, I will print it. And if I want to write CC is mine, I will print it because I must have CC. And if I make me don't know about that, it doesn't matter. It's hoodie season, winter come, hoodie and sweaters. We have those in stock. We have our OGs that we print on them. We have other things that we print on them. But let's say you wanted something that, it's none of these. You can reach out to me. Like I did one for a teacher the other day and she just received it and she's in love with it. It's just her customization. I do a lot of customization. Wedding anniversaries, guys. I'm your girl. Justice is a place. Funerals, memorials, it doesn't matter. Whatever the occasion, we print. Businesses, baby showers, gender reveals, you name it. You name it, we print it. And as I said, I really do appreciate the support. I'm asking you guys to follow me on the different platforms because how words spread, like I don't know I probably don't know anybody who's watching, but I guess people know who is who, and you spread the word and the word gets spread. You were checking out with your friend. You were checking out with your friend. I was checking. So, wow, Jerdy, I don't even remember who. So you could have said something. All the while I go on the streets, it doesn't matter wherever I go. Anywhere I go in New York, people know me. If I Queens, Brooklyn, Bronx, Staten Island, people know me. Me go Pennsylvania, and people know me. Anywhere I go, people know me. And me and you in a Burlington, you couldn't say I. Jared, me go block you. Oh, you can block so I say me can report you. Me even know if you're a man or a woman, but me go block you. Me go block you because you deserve to be blocked. I don't know this person, but I don't know if he's a man. I think you're a female. But you're always on the show and you have the nerve to be in a Burlington and could say, "Aye, it's alright." Me go get a picture of you and anyone me see me just go stay far from you because you is not nice. Yes, guys. If you see me in the public, please stop and feel free. Have on a mask. You want to take a picture? Listen, I don't bite. I'm one of the nicest people that you'll ever meet in your life. You want to take a picture? Take a picture. If you say hi to me, of course, me I gonna say hi. Listen, I'm not like that. You must can tell from this, from our little weekly reports and so forth. You must can tell the kind of person I am. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for tuning in. And one more thing, so it's Christmas, right? And it's a season for giving. I'm gonna show it's a season for giving, right? So reach out to me for your customization. Sometimes we don't even know what to get people. You know what, I've gotten some of my friends them so far clothes. I just print on clothes for them. You share, all right, print on clothes for them. I believe the things that we sell are really, really nice. You can check out the website. It's justease876.com. Check it out, guys. Check it out. No, and I'm having a 10% discount right now on every single thing. So please, all right, Jean, since it's your first time, please to follow the page. Look for my pin, like, follow, and subscribe. Good, me I beg you. Me start for beg. I mean, a girl not like beg, Me look like a girl with beg. Me a girl, but me not like beg. But since you don't want me to beg, me I go beg. Yes, so if you go on the website, go check it out. Please go check it out. And as I said, if there's nothing on there that you see that you like, it doesn't matter. If it's clothes and you want it printed pan, me can print. Me print pan just about anything. Me not print pan people though. I'm not print pan paper yet. But you can reach out. We can print. So since it's a season for giving, who knows? As a jogger set would probably be perfect for you right now to get to forget for your man, your ex-man, your side chick, your side man, whatever it is, side front, you name it, wherever the person is, that would be a wonderful time. And these things are things that you can get for these person. You can't go wrong as long as they know their size. As long as they know them size, you just grab something for them. A t-shirt you can grab. You know, who knows? Somebody might be operating a little eyelash business, a little car business, a little online business selling clothes, shoes, you name it, and you want to surprise them for the Christmas. You just reach out to me so you get them logo. You don't need to know where you want it for. Come on, and I'll print on it. And as I said, if you see me in the street sometimes, I'll be wearing this one t-shirt because I told me that I want somebody buy one. So I'll be wearing this one t-shirt with the Justice. I ordered a few more, so I'm gonna print on them. You'll either see me in something with the Justice, or you'll see me in something that says OG, because at the end of the day, it's my thing. It's our business, and it needs to be promoted. And if we don't wear it, who'll go wear it? It's pinned Jean. It's justtease876.com. But you can also follow us on Instagram at just_tease876. So right there, you see something and you want something, you can just you can just DM, okay? Every printing except fingerprinting. Sure. Me begging Lori, all right now, me if you beg, one go beg and come support me. And also, guys, another thing which I don't talk about as often as I probably should. It's a year old and so forth. This is the face of my first ever book. I have more in the pipeline. It's just that I'm lazy. No, I am not lazy. I'm a very industrious individual. I can do just about anything for myself. But being at home with the children and trying to do this thing, this is entrepreneurship from home, it's kind of hard. I actually have another book in the pipeline. I actually started writing that book before I wrote this inspirational. But anyway, so this is done and out. I did it for my birthday last year. This was my 32nd birthday gift. So Race is exclusively on Amazon. And what it is, it's a 31 days inspirational. And I specifically did 31 because most of the month has 31 days. There are, that's something to go again. There are 31 days in, when I start me after lad, because I'm going to make a fool of myself on live. 30 days of September. Listen to me now. My head not big for nothing. There are 30 days of September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31 days clear, except for February alone that has 28 in a leap year. At 28 or 29. Remind me. At 29, look here, I'm in a member. Look here. Just go on pan the something. What is it, Becca? Just go on to Amazon, a copy, just type in Race by Crystal Cornwall-Lane. Restoration, affirmation, claim, and execution. You understand me? That is what the acronym RACE stands for. And if you know the meaning behind all of these words, it's basically telling you that, listen, you've been down, but you're going to restore yourself. You're going to affirm. You're going to make an affirmation. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it. And you're going to claim your affirmation, and you're going to execute. You're going to carry out whatever it is that you said you were going to do. Okay, so this is what this book for. It's not a sex book where you go sit down and read about and see who I do who and who I cheat for who. No, I'm not do the drama. Them something like for TV and Netflix. This is just a book. You get up every single day and listen, I miss days. There are days when I miss, but it just gives you that. What's the adjective that I'm looking for? It just gives you that assurance that all hope is not lost, and that yes, CC went through things, CC go through things, but CC is still here. So today is December 2nd, right? And my day two says, know who you are and what you are about. Your circumstances are certainly no limitation to what you can do. Know your worth despite your current situation, and continue to keep a lucid image of what you continue to work for. So whatever you were working for, keep on working. Doesn't matter how distressed or battered or demotivated you feel right now. You continue working on what you were working on before, because how you feel now is not an indication of how you felt back then or how you will feel in the future. So you keep on working. Refrain from telling yourself that you are average, because you are not. I say it all the time. God knows how many billion people on this earth. None of us have the same fingerprint. None of us are the same. We are different people in different ways. You might find somebody who look like CC. Might find somebody who look like Jay. Might find somebody who look like Shan. Might find somebody who look like Jerdy. Jerry, since I like the Queen shirt, I need for other one because I have two downstairs that I really want to sell right now. And get one to come and put in my pocket for go back over Burlington and go buy two look or something. You are everything but average. You are worthy and you have complete authority of your over your every thought. And that's true. I tell people if you can train the mind, you become such a powerful individual. Nothing no one says outside can deter you or affect how you feel. That's where I got my confidence. Yeah. Listen, I post a picture on the belly. You think me care? Which girl or which boy can come talk to me? Me proud of me. All right. Anyways. Try to produce and maintain only positive thoughts and do not think for a second that negative thoughts won't find their ways to your thoughts. But they must not take precedence. You hear that? Negative thinking I go coming out. There will be negative thinking. Me not ask you, no, me know. Me a human being. There are times when I think something, like honestly, there are times when I must the devil. I don't know. I tell myself, boy, where I do a foolishness. It don't even make no sense where I do. And you know, it comes, but you know, I you know, the potency of my positive thoughts takes precedence over those thoughts, and I continue and I proceed and I go forth and I just keep on. So say, as I said, try to maintain and try to produce and maintain only positive thoughts and do so. And do not think for a second that negative thoughts won't find their ways to your thoughts, but they must not take precedence over those thoughts that will allow you to make life changing and impactful decisions. Strategically place your plans in the manner you wish for them to manifest, and soon you'll realize that you really aren't average. Listen to me. Them say self-praise is no recommendation. But like me always say, if me can't praise myself, if me can't go to go recommend myself, who is you for recommend me? You can't recommend me. This book is perfect. And I know that, listen, I do my little motivational quotes and text, and for the most part, most time I put them on WhatsApp, on my Facebook page as well. All those quotes, those are original. That is why, you know, they're C quotes. That's why I call them C quotes. And I watermark them with my IG name. They're mine. I don't read anywhere to get them. They come from this big head. All this is me. The only thing that's in here that's not mine is the top parts. It has, you know, it, and I know most people believe in the Bible and so forth. So I, you know, if I have any atheists, you can buy the book and ignore the Bible part. But I gave credit to the King James version book, and as I said, I only implemented these things. I got scriptures, reassuring scriptures. So for my day 2, all right, let me go back to day 2. May I tell you everything in the book. So my day 2, I said, you are worthy. So the Bible verse that I married with this was said, for you formed my inward parts. You knitted me together in my mother's womb. I praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Wonderful are your works, my soul knows it well. That's Psalms 139, 13 to 14. And so that verse transitions into what I was saying to you guys. You are worthy. You are worthy. Guys, it's a really, really good book. I think I need to do more promotion in it. And honestly, I've sold I've sold close to 500 copies of this. I was looking at it last night and I was checking the statistics, and I've done so well with this book. I did not realize. I mean, you know, it has, you know, been stretched out over a period of time, but within a year, and I don't think that's bad for a first time writer, you know, no, an author. You know, I think I did very good. YouTube, me really sorry, so I can't even see no comment. Me not gonna feel like seminar sooner, but I think I probably just gonna have to try some other way. Listen, it's not COVID. I have asthma and I get at. But yes, guys, this is a perfect gift. And what would be wonderful, you know, if you ordered this book on Amazon and, you know, you give to somebody, you know, who's experiencing a hard time. And listen, it doesn't have to be somebody who's experiencing a hard time. We all experience hard times. If you want buy one and come give me, then it wouldn't make no sense. But if I didn't have one for myself, it would be wonderful if somebody bought something like this and sent it to me. It's very inexpensive. Very inexpensive. And so, you know, just go grab a copy. You know, we have to start getting out of business for always things that people want. You know, chains and handbags and things where you can wear. Sometimes all people want is a little motivation. Like, a book is a wonderful present. The other day, one of my friends sent me a book written by 50 Cent. And I thought it was really a wonderful gift. I never Christmas, I never birthday. But, you know, he knows the kind of person I am. He knows the kinds of books that I read. And, you know, he thought that was a very sensible book for, you know, for him to send to me out of the blues. He just asked me for my address. I didn't know what it was, and I got it. So guys, you can go on Amazon and you can support me by getting a copy of Race, for yourself or somebody who it doesn't matter. And also, you can go on my website at justease876.com. And as I said, you can order something. It's a season for giving. It's a 10% off right now. Grab the 10% before it gone. All right, a long time I talking now, 97 minutes. Oh, God, I'm out of earth, my guys. Have a wonderful evening. Oh, and before you go. So Friday, 2 days from now, we'll be having a very intense discussion. If you haven't seen it yet, it has been posted on my Facebook page. I need to put it on Instagram as well. And the topic is very interesting. And let me say it for those who don't know. The discussion will be, and the question reads as such: should a man or woman ask his partner for money to help out within the household while living together? And, we could probably broaden it a little because, you probably don't have to be living together, but you can't have one man and him, you say a man and him can't even give $100, if you put towards two little bills and buy little food, you know what I mean? And listen, I'm not talking about hair needs to be done and nails need to be done. And me buy me ear and I me do me ear. So what is your excuse? That not in it. We talk about, one bill, one pay. That detrimental. That very detrimental. So you want, help you pay one bill, help you on co-pay for your hospital visit, help you with something substantial. Not talk about here, we not talk about nails. Them things are not substantial at all. Them things are not count. So that will be the discussion. Somebody cook something nice, man. I must say the African man downstairs. Anyways, so that's gonna be the topic. And what I want from you guys, if you have an experience, please reach out. Smell like ackee and chicken, but what from African, I know that. Something smell really, really good. It make me want to go cook some right now. Anyways, yes, if you have an experience or an encounter, somebody who had one, you can feel free to share it with me. I would actually love it. I'm tired of coming here and sitting down and talking for 2 hours on my own, probably scrolling through and reading two comments, and I need people to interact with me. I'm shy. I need company. I need people to be calling me. I need people to be sending me voice notes. I need people to be texting me. I need people to be messaging me. I need people to be DMing me. I know you have some situations out there. Because something me hear sometime about someone and some man. I don't know. I don't know if I look on my face, but some man can't cross the body with something. Because it just not going to work over here. So now I'm not going to allow it. I don't have an attitude. I have standards, and I set boundaries. And if they can't match up to them, then another right lane they are looking at. CC lane is not the light. Another right lane I'm looking at. So I've heard stories. I just we're gonna talk about it, and I'm pretty sure people are gonna come into the chat with it. But it would be nice to have certain things before the show on hand. So we can you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. So, let me hear the story, them. Don't be ashamed. And normally I don't call names. And if you really don't want your name to call, then you even have no problem because as I said, I not call name. The most I can say is call my name and I might forget. You understand me? But that will be the discussion. It's gonna be on Friday night, It really should have been on Saturday night, but circumstances, so it's gonna be on Friday night, and I want you guys to tune in. Please share the flyer and just come. Let's have a wonderful time. And as I said, please, guys, share your stories with me. If you choose to remain anonymous, my pleasure. It's what I do. Confidentiality is my thing. Okay? So please send the stories if you want. You can voice note me. Oh God, I forgot my WhatsApp number. 347. Me even want to lie. J want my number. I know it's 347 820. Look here, I don't know. Just message me on Facebook at Nothing But the Truth by CC Lane. I will get the message right there. I will get it. I promise you I'll get it. I don't know. Jay is not here no more, so I can't ask Jay if you pin my number. But just reach out to me with the stories. I want to hear it. It should be a very interesting discussion because, as I said, I've seen some things, I've heard some things I don't know. I don't understand how people do certain things. Like, what time I put on the flyer? I must say 8 o'clock. Guys, it's on my page. Why? Jay never gone. People's phone number is, some love JSA. The number to WhatsApp me on is 347. Me need to know the number. Me get out of an hour. 3 years I have the phone and I don't know the number. The number to message me on YouTube and everybody is 347 827 8053, and the time is 7 p.m. I see them in the remember, boy, J, I forgot. People, J is hired. I can't PR right now, but just know that J, I'm a personal secretary. So the number to message me on is 347-827-8053. The show is gonna be live at 7 p.m. Please. Me know say I will heap of hilarious stories out. I don't know say me love laugh. Me a girl, me just love laugh. I'm me name goods. Yeah? Me the good girl, me love for laugh. And I hear that my laugh is contagious. So when me I laugh, una go laugh. So just reach out to me with the stories, them tell me the something. Don't be ashamed. Listen, don't be ashamed. I'm a lot of things, but I don't judge. I'm not a good judge of character. I don't judge people, and I don't judge you especially based on your circumstances. I understand. Say at one point in time, some way have to be Yamabella. Either was a Yamabella, is a Yamabella, going to be a Yamabella. I don't know, but you know, we all walk down the Yamabella lane. I'm not gonna judge you. And as I said, I won't call your name if you don't want your name to be called. So please, guys, like up the page on Facebook right here. If you're watching me right now and you haven't liked the page or followed the page, please to do so. Please to share this video. Please to follow me on YouTube at CCLane876. Subscribe to my page. Follow me on Instagram at CEE_Lane. And also, you know, check out the website justice876.com and also just underscore tease876. Good girl, you want to call? So Marlene, if you want to call, you can call me Friday night. Because I just have the phone open for WhatsApp, so you can call me goodie. You understand me? So goodie, just take the number 347-827-8053. Goodie girl, you can call up on the night of the show if you want the people to hear your voice. Because you're big and your body, you're not out for nobody, you're not shame to talk about your story. Because the story don't make you, your circumstances don't make you who you is. You can call up on the show, good girl. But let's say you don't want to call up on the show and talk your business. I met the people them here. You can send a voice note. If you don't care if if nobody want to hear the voice, or you can message me. You understand me? You can message me. Honestly, but I prefer the message. Sometimes I can't manage a voice note them if they're too long. But again, I'm going to play it on the show. And I don't want a one voice note, two voice note, three. I don't want it. Voice note, I can record for up to most about 30 minutes. Just record one voice note. And if you go record a voice note, I want the juicy parts. You understand me? But if I text, you know, so I can read them, I can take out. And you can call in, as me say. You understand me? Can call in, you know. Because I want the show to have a buzz. You understand me? And a carelessness we are promoting voice and it's not drama. You know, these things are real social issues. These things are issues that people face every day within the home, within the marriage, within whatever kind of relationship. Because I have some people in me like star and then just not like give money. I'm gonna understand and expect them to get taken care of if they not give nobody no money and the money treat when the yard back dead. But yes, you know, CC Lane don't do drama. It's just real life issues. And you know, we try to tackle them however we can. At the end of the day, you know, it might sound comical away, but there's always something informative, inspirational, and educational to take away from my shows. You guys cannot dispute that, and maybe that is why I've been running so well for approximately 5 years. Still strong, pages are growing, and I have nobody else to thank but you guys. Guys, please like and follow the pages. Subscribe. I'm going to leave now because I have things to do. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you on Friday. Jay, you need to message me your number on my Facebook page. You need to be on my WhatsApp. All right, guys, have a wonderful evening, okay? YouTube, thank you so much for tuning in. Facebook. Bye-bye. Bye, guys. How do I end this video? All right, so YouTube, phone video I want to end. But, I want to end the video. Lord have mercy. Okay.